So it took on biological language, but it was an existential struggle because according to the scientific worldview that was operative in the day, the ultimate reality was actually Hegel's notion of the state, which is the voice of the people, is the voice of God. And the voice of the people was differentiated by races and nations. So the ultimate reality wasn't one overall. They discarded that idea of one reality over the all. It was to be understood in terms of an ultimate reality for the Germans, or the ultimate reality for the British or the French or whatever. And they abandoned the idea of a common human nature. Darwinism pushed them in this direction. It did not conceive, as Lewis would, that the view of human nature bequeathed from Christianity is that we are persons and we bear the Imago Dei. That's the Christian view. That's not the view of his contemporaries. His contemporaries see us as animals, herd animals. Individuals, no. Persons, no. Bear the image of God? No. Which justifies mass killing. It's just what you do to herd. You have to cull the herd. The language of herds enters into the scientific vocabulary and the political vocabulary. Lewis is going to defend the individual, the worth of an individual soul, which is a very Christian defense. I would say he's an apologist. He is an apologist, but he's going to defend human nature. By the way, and this is interesting, I'll say more about this as the course progresses. In 1971, B.F. Skinner, who is a behaviorist psychologist at Harvard University, wrote a book attacking C.S. Lewis as the defender of freedom and virtue, of the literatures of freedom and virtue. He says that Lewis is the chief defender of the literatures of freedom and virtue. And you might think that he was praising Lewis. He was not. He was saying that the notions of freedom need to give way to scientific management techniques, and the idea of virtue is an impediment to that as well. The purpose of education is not to train you in wisdom and virtue, which Lewis believed, and I believe. That's what education is.